Hey, amazing people! Welcome back to the Neville Goddard, son of Abdullah channel, where we dive deep into the magic of your mind and how to manifest the life of your dreams. Today, we're exploring a game-changing book by Neville Goddard, Awakened Imagination. Many of our subscribers said this book was their favorite Neville book. So we're analyzing this book for them, but more importantly for those of you who haven't read the book or did not fully understand it. Before we jump in, remember, we're up against some shadow banning, so smash that like button, share this video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a beat of this transformative content. Awakened Imagination is like a roadmap to your dream life, broken down into 8 insightful chapters. Each one is packed with wisdom, practical steps, and a sprinkle of Neville's unique charm. So, let's dive right in and break it down, chapter by chapter. Get ready to transform your life. Chapter 1. Who is your imagination? Alright, Chapter 1 kicks off with a bang. Neville asks us to rethink what we know about imagination. He quotes William Blake and Albert Einstein, not just to sound fancy, but to show that imagination is more than daydreaming. It's the real deal, the creative force behind everything in our lives. Imagine your imagination as a magic wand that creates reality. Sounds cool, right? Neville opens by challenging the common misconceptions about imagination. He points out how the word imagination often gets tossed around with negative connotations, like hallucinations or unfounded fantasies. But here's the twist. Neville redefines imagination as the ultimate creative power within us. He highlights how figures like Blake and Einstein recognized its profound importance. He introduces the concept that imagination is the very gateway to reality. Think about it. Everything ever created first existed as an idea in someone's mind. Your smartphone, the chair you're sitting on, even the video you're watching right now. All were birthed in someone's imagination. Neville wants us to realize that we have this same power within us. This chapter also sets the stage for understanding Christ in a whole new light. Neville equates Christ with human imagination. This might sound radical, but stick with me, it's transformative. By seeing Christ as our imagination, we understand that the power to forgive sins, achieve goals, and transform our lives lies within us. Imagine you have the ability to reshape your world simply by altering your inner images and feelings. That's the essence of Neville's message here. He encourages us to awaken to this truth and begin using our imagination consciously to create the life we desire. It's about seeing beyond the physical and tapping into the infinite potential of our inner world. Did you know Einstein said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge"? Mind-blowing, right? This is your cue to start treating your imagination as your most valuable asset. Begin to see it as the tool that can unlock infinite possibilities in your life. Start using your imagination as a tool to craft your reality. See it as your personal superpower to unlock infinite possibilities. The journey to your dream life begins in your mind. Chapter 2. Sealed Instructions. Next up, we have Neville's mentor, the Ethiopian mystic Abdullah, making a grand entrance. This chapter is where Neville dives into the deep waters of imagination being Christ within us. There's this epic story about Neville manifesting a trip to Barbados without a dime in his pocket, just by imagining he was already there. It's like mental teleportation. Check out our teleportation video for more on that topic. Abdullah taught Neville that the external world is a reflection of our inner state. This means that by changing our inner world, our thoughts and feelings, we can change our external circumstances. Abdullah's teachings were revolutionary, emphasizing that imagination is the key to creating our reality. Imagine having the power to shift your reality by simply altering your inner state. Neville shares a personal story that perfectly illustrates this. He wanted to spend Christmas in Barbados but had no money. Abdullah instructed him to imagine being in Barbados, to think from the end. Neville did this diligently, feeling the warmth of Barbados, hearing the ocean waves, and living as if he were already there. Miraculously, he received a ticket and money for the trip without asking anyone. This story isn't just inspirational. It's a powerful testament to the law of assumption. Thinking from the end is about embodying the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Instead of longing for what you want, feel as though you already have it. This shift in consciousness aligns you with your desires and brings them into your reality. It's a profound yet simple practice that can transform your life. Abdullah's teachings also stress the importance of faith and persistence. It's not enough to imagine once and forget about it. You need to persist in your assumption, regardless of external circumstances. This persistence in belief creates a new state of consciousness that eventually manifests in the physical world. Think of it as planting a seed and nurturing it until it grows into a full-blown reality. Try thinking from the end. Feel like your dreams are already real. This isn't just woo-woo stuff. It's about shifting your mindset and letting the magic happen. Your subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between what's real and what's imagined. Use this to your advantage. Practice thinking from the end. Feel and believe that your desires are already fulfilled. This shift in perspective can literally change your life. Your imagination is a powerful tool. Use it wisely. Chapter 3. Highways of the Inner World. Buckle up, Buttercup, because we're going on a mental road trip. Neville explains that your inner world is just as real as the outer one. He shares this incredible story of a blind girl who imagined herself being driven to work, and guess what? It became her reality. Neville introduces us to the concept of duality, the inner and outer worlds. He explains that the outer world is merely a reflection of our inner state. This means that our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs shape our physical reality. It's a profound realization that puts the power back in our hands. The story of the blind girl is both inspiring and eye-opening. Despite her physical blindness, she used her imagination to see herself being driven to work. She felt the car's motion, smelled the gasoline, and heard the driver's voice. Her vivid inner experience became her outer reality. This story illustrates the power of imagination and how it transcends physical limitations. Neville emphasizes that we must master our inner movements, our thoughts and feelings, to create the life we desire. It's about consciously directing our imagination to align with our goals. This requires discipline and focus, but the results are transformative. By controlling our inner world, we gain control over our outer experiences. Visualization is a key practice in this chapter. Neville suggests making your visualizations as vivid as possible. Engage all your senses. See, hear, smell, touch, and taste your desired reality. This sensory vividness makes your imagination more powerful and effective. It's like living in your desired future in your mind until it manifests in the physical world. The idea of the inner journey is also highlighted. Neville encourages us to embark on this inner journey daily, to explore the highways of our imagination. This inner exploration is where true transformation happens. It's a journey of self-discovery and empowerment that leads to the fulfillment of our dreams. When visualizing, make it as vivid as possible. Feel the motions, smell the scents, hear the sounds. Make it real in your mind. The more detailed your imagination, the more powerful it becomes. Your inner movements, or thoughts, determine your outer experiences. Visualize your desired outcomes with all your senses to bring them into reality. Your imagination is a powerful tool. Use it to create the life you want. Chapter 4. The Pruning Shears of Revision. Now, let's talk about revision. No, not the boring kind you do for exams. Neville's revision is about mentally redoing your day, turning any negative experiences into positive ones. Imagine it like editing your life's highlight reel. Neville introduces the concept of revision as a powerful tool for transformation. He explains that by revising our day, we can change our past and shape our future. This might sound like sci-fi, but it's rooted in the idea that our present reality is influenced by our memories and perceptions. By changing our memories, we change our reality. Let's dive into a practical example. Suppose you had a rough day at work, an argument with a colleague, a missed deadline, or a disappointing email. Before you go to bed, replay the day in your mind. But this time, imagine everything going perfectly. The argument becomes a productive conversation, the deadline is met with ease, and the email brings good news. This mental revision alters your subconscious perception of the day. Neville explains that revision isn't just about changing the past. It's about transforming your inner state. When you revise negative experiences, you release their emotional charge and replace them with positive feelings. This practice cultivates a forgiving and compassionate mindset, which is essential for personal growth. Daily revision is like mental gardening. Just as a gardener prunes dead branches to allow new growth, you prune negative experiences to make room for positive ones. This process not only changes your perception but also influences your future. By consistently revising your day, you create a habit of positivity and resilience. Neville's teachings on revision also highlight the power of imagination in healing. He shares stories of people who healed physical ailments and resolved conflicts through revision. It's a testament to the profound impact of imagination on our well-being. By revising negative events, you align your inner world with health, harmony, and happiness. Before bed, replay your day and revise any yucky moments into awesome ones. It's like having a mental do-over. This practice not only helps you sleep better but also sets a positive tone for the next day. Practice daily revision. Mentally rewrite negative events into positive ones before bed. This not only changes your perception but also reshapes your future experiences. Your imagination is a powerful tool. Use it to create a positive and fulfilling life. Chapter 5. The Coin of Heaven. Ever heard the saying, money talks? Well, Neville says your inner speech is the real currency. The way you talk to yourself can make or break your dreams. So, start having those inner conversations from a place of fulfillment. Neville introduces the concept of inner speech as the currency of your life. Just like money, your thoughts and words have value and power. They shape your reality and determine your experiences. By paying attention to your inner dialogue, you can transform your life. Inner speech refers to the conversations you have with yourself throughout the day. These can be positive or negative, empowering or disempowering. Neville emphasizes that you must align your inner speech with your desires. Speak to yourself as if your dreams are already fulfilled. This alignment creates a powerful resonance that attracts your desired outcomes. Let's break it down with an example. Suppose you want to achieve financial abundance. Instead of thinking, I'm broke, or I'll never have enough money, change your inner dialogue to, I am wealthy, or money flows to me easily. This shift in inner speech aligns your mind with the vibration of abundance, attracting it into your life. Neville also highlights the importance of persistence in inner speech. It's not a one-time thing. You need to consistently align your thoughts and words with your desires. This persistence rewires your subconscious mind, making it a powerful ally in manifesting your dreams. It's like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it becomes. Inner speech is also a tool for self-empowerment. By consciously choosing positive and empowering thoughts, you take control of your mind and life. You become the author of your story, rather than a passive observer. This shift in mindset can transform every aspect of your life, from relationships and career to health and happiness. Write down a positive affirmation that implies your goal is already achieved. Repeat it to yourself daily. Example, I am thriving in my dream job. This practice reinforces your desires and aligns your inner speech with your goals. Monitor and control your inner speech. Ensure your self-talk reflects your fulfilled desires, as this inner dialogue shapes your outer reality. Your thoughts are powerful. Use them to create the life you want. Chapter 6. It is within. This chapter is all about the kingdom of heaven being within us. Our outer world is a reflection of our inner state. To change our external circumstances, we must first transform our inner world through disciplined imagination. Neville begins by reminding us that the kingdom of heaven is within us. This means that everything we need to create our ideal life is already inside us. Our outer reality is a mirror of our inner state. By changing our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs, we change our external circumstances. This chapter dives deep into the concept that our imagination creates our reality. Neville emphasizes that the outer world is not separate from us. It's an extension of our inner world. This means that we have the power to shape our reality through our imagination. It's a profound realization that puts the power back in our hands. Neville also highlights the importance of self-discipline in transforming our inner world. It's not enough to imagine once and expect miracles. We need to cultivate a disciplined practice of imagining our desired reality. This requires focus, persistence, and faith. It's about consistently aligning our inner state with our goals. The concept of habit is also crucial in this chapter. Neville explains that our imagination follows certain patterns and habits. To change our reality, we need to change these habits. This might mean breaking free from limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns. It's about creating new, empowering habits that support our goals. Neville's teachings on the power of imagination also emphasize the importance of self-belief. We need to believe in our ability to create our reality. This belief empowers us to take control of our lives and manifest our dreams. It's about recognizing our divine nature and embracing our creative power. Neville says, "The kingdom of heaven is within you." That means you have the power to create heaven on earth, starting with your mind. Your imagination is the key. Use it wisely. Focus on changing your inner state to see changes in your outer world. Your imagination is the blueprint for your reality. Embrace your creative power and use it to manifest your dreams. Chapter 7. Creation is finished. This chapter is a game changer. Neville asserts that creation is finished. Everything you could ever desire already exists. Our job is to align with our desired reality through imagination and faith. Neville begins by dropping a bombshell. Creation is finished. This means that everything you could ever desire already exists. Your job is not to create from scratch but to align with the reality where your desires are already fulfilled. This concept is revolutionary and can completely change how you approach manifestation. The idea that creation is finished implies that all possibilities exist simultaneously. Your desired reality is already out there, you just need to tune into it. This is where imagination comes in. By imagining your desired outcome, you align yourself with that reality. It's like tuning into a different frequency where your dreams are already real. Neville emphasizes the importance of faith in this process. You need to believe that your desires are already fulfilled. This faith creates a powerful alignment between your inner state and your desired reality. It's about trusting the process and knowing that your imagination is a powerful tool for manifestation. This chapter also highlights the concept of living in the end. Neville encourages us to feel as though our desires are already fulfilled. This means embodying the emotions, thoughts, and behaviors of your desired reality. When you live in the end, you create a powerful resonance that attracts your desires into your life. Neville's teachings on creation being finished also emphasize the power of assumption. By assuming that your desires are already fulfilled, you create a state of consciousness that aligns with your goals. This assumption becomes your reality. It's a simple yet powerful practice that can transform your life. Think about it. If everything already exists, you're not creating out of nothing. You're just tuning into a different station where your dream life is already playing. This shift in perspective can change everything. Believe that your desires are already created and awaiting your alignment. Use your imagination to connect with these realities and bring them into your life. Your imagination is a powerful tool. Use it to create the life you want. Chapter 8. The Apple of God's Eye. Neville wraps up with a powerful reminder of our inherent worth. He encourages us to see ourselves as the apple of God's eye, worthy of all our desires. By embracing this divine identity, we unlock our true potential. Neville begins by reminding us of our inherent worth and divine nature. He encourages us to see ourselves as the apple of God's eye. This means recognizing that we are worthy of all our desires and that we have the power to create the life we want. It's a powerful message of self-love and empowerment. This chapter dives deep into the concept of self-worth and how it influences our reality. Neville emphasizes that our beliefs about ourselves shape our experiences. If we see ourselves as unworthy or undeserving, we create a reality that reflects those beliefs. By embracing our divine identity, we align ourselves with abundance and fulfillment. Neville also highlights the importance of self-compassion and forgiveness. He encourages us to forgive ourselves for past mistakes and to see ourselves through the eyes of love. This self-compassion is essential for personal growth and transformation. It's about letting go of guilt and shame and embracing our true potential. The idea of divine inheritance is also crucial in this chapter. Neville explains that we are heirs to the kingdom of God, and that means we are entitled to all the abundance and joy that life has to offer. This divine inheritance is not something we have to earn, it's our birthright. By recognizing this, we open ourselves up to receive all the good that life has to offer. Neville's teachings on self-worth also emphasize the power of self-belief. We need to believe in our ability to create our reality and to trust in our divine nature. This self-belief empowers us to take control of our lives and manifest our dreams. It's about recognizing our worthiness and embracing our creative power. Remember, you're not just some random person trying to make it. You are divine, and you deserve every good thing. Own it. Your self-worth is the foundation of your reality. Nurture it with love and compassion. Recognize your divine nature and worthiness. Embrace your desires as part of your divine inheritance and use your imagination to manifest them. Your self-belief is the key to unlocking your true potential. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into awakened imagination. Remember, your imagination is your superpower. Use it wisely and boldly. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you never miss out on our transformative content. Your support helps others discover this powerful information. Stay tuned for more insights and deep dives into Neville Goddard's teachings. Until next time, keep imagining, keep manifesting, and remember, you are the creator of your reality. Thanks for being a part of our amazing community.